Hey, I'm Jake. I make RPG supplements and videos about Pathfinder 2, or PF2. That's how you pronounce it, PF2. How would you pronounce it? I love PF2, and as a longtime player of D&D and a lot of other systems, including recently Pirate Borg. It's a weird system, but fun. I want to share my thoughts on things I find along my journey, whether they be weird or fun, like the Anadi. I love these fuzzy little snuggly spitters. They're just friendly. No, seriously, listen to this from the society section of the Anadi entry. Anadi live in a communal society, sharing peaceful lives farming mushrooms or weaving warm blankets. Their culture places great value on cooperation and mutual respect. Due to this cultural upbringing, Anadi often have issues facing severe conflict, and often come off to other ancestries as very shy. Their history of dealing with arachnophobia in other peoples, which Anadi understand is often instinctual and very difficult to control, likewise means that Anadi do their best to be accommodating and comforting even in situations that aren't necessarily fair to them. They bend over backwards to care for other people's foibles. And it also says they learned how to shape change as a tribe. They learned how to shape change into humanoids because they learned that most others found their appearance to be extremely objectionable. This just seems like they should have their hand to their chest when they talk all the time. Maybe they carry smelling salts, like in case they faint, and they cover their mouth with a hanky when they smell something objectionable. Ugh. And why don't any of the Anadi's base abilities let them climb? If you ever ask someone if spiders climb, they'll look at you like you're a complete moron, because of course they do. I mean, there's a spell called Spider Climb. But not the Anadi. Nope. This people of spiders have just never learned how. No idea. How? Unless you're level 9. Then you can take a feat. They're freaking spiders. Give me a break. You're a spider. You start with climb speed of 10 with me as the DM. Just because it makes sense. And does it break the game? No. But it does add an extra odd dimension to the character. It makes them feel more set apart because they can think tactically in 3 dimensions instead of 2, like most early level people. Let's talk about their shitty ancestry feats. Anadi lore. Lore feats in general. These are never essential to a build. And now that the Remaster has stated that you can just say that you have a mixed ancestry and gain access to other ancestry feats from that ancestry, you will never just have extra feats lying around. You'll always be able to take something useful. That's great that they've done that, but it does make the lore feats superfluous now. That's like their only crappy feat, really. Let's talk about some good feats. I love the feat Reassuring Presence. It basically gives you no cause for alarm, the skill feat, that only works on one person at a time and as a reaction instead of taking 3 actions. Obviously, this is amazingly useful in combat, as it lowers your frightened condition. But just picture it. You're a melee warrior, like a barbarian or thaumaturge. Don't knock them. I've seen our thaumaturgy kick way more ass than others in the Slithering campaign. So picture this. An undead hits you with a fear effect, and your spider friend just goes, shh, shh, it's okay. Or better yet, a hobgoblin captain succeeds in demoralizing you, saying you're a weak, puny human. And this 5-foot-long brown and purple spider with giant black eyes talks to you. It's okay. I think you're strong. You can do it. It raises little spider leg to cheer you on. These are great people. I love the Anadi. They also have some unique, flavorful, and niche use abilities. Like they can talk to spiders. It's cool. They're good at avoiding webs and spells that restrain them, like Entangle. And they can squirt out some webbing and make a nice little shirt for you, or rope, or blankets, or a hammock, or backpack, or a doll. So they make a doll for you. Okay, technically it qualifies. Look at the equipment list. That's under a silver piece. It's weird, but that's fine. Another great ability they can have is they can shape change into a friend in the group, up to 5 of them. They can just be them for a day if they want. Could be very useful for outside of combat things, especially for reconnaissance or social events. Like the barbarian in the group just goes, I don't want to go to the banquet. You go with me instead. Like with a quick thinking Anadi, one Anadi could give the impression that the whole group of adventurers is at a party or festive occasion. Just keep ducking out and coming back in as a different friend. You just have a magical item to change your clothing, but that's fine. Or just have an extra disguise. And the last 5th level Ancestry feat that I love is Hybrid Shape. Mechanically, it allows you to make bite attacks and use manipulate, interact actions at the same time. You have the best of both worlds, because your body is a combination of features. Nothing here says that it has to be symmetrical features. I would totally use this to just freak people out. Half a spider face, 3 big legs on one side at odd angles, and only one arm. This is my truck! They also get some cool arcane spell access, so you can choose arcane cantrips to cast no matter what your class is. Or one arcane cantrip still. It's cool. They eventually get some other cool fang abilities like poisoning, and they get web powers, which are cool like tremor sense, because you could feel vibrations in your fuzz. Sometimes I feel vibrations in my fuzz. We'll talk about that another time. It's a topic for a different video. At 13th level, they can fire huge web spells out of their butt every 10 minutes. And who doesn't want that? No, really, like the web spell, but from their spinnerets. It says that you combine the two. You tell me how it works. If you like this video and think I've earned it, give it a thumbs up or share with a friend to tell the algorithm gods that there's something here worth your time. And hit the subscribe button to see more vids like this. And remember, people in Italy used to believe that a bite from a wolf spider would be fatal unless the victim danced in a frenzy to a specific song. Well, like to ward off evil spirits or something? People are freaking weird. So if you want to see a playlist of my builds, they're freaking fun. I love the Kitsune Investigator. That was a lot of fun. Or you can see the slithering that I talked about earlier. We have a group going. It's just really cool. This is a slithering adventure. We have already at least 10 sessions.